The IFP's Mkhuleko Hlengwa joins me now. A very good evening to you, Mr. Hlengwa. Thanks indeed for your time. Your reaction, please, to news that the former president is being released on medical parole.
Well, a case of deja vu notwithstanding, as we've been down this road before on another matter, we note that the former president has been released on medical parole, and we can only hope that the proper due diligence has been done and the point has been proven that nobody is
all right, Mama, please. I
hope that he will be in position to deal with all and his other legal matters, in court roles, and so on and so forth. So we just really are hoping that proper work was done and that the authorities have satisfied themselves on the basis of legitimate information.
Speaking a bit earlier on to the Democratic Alliance, they want answers, wanting Arthur Fraser to appear before before Parliament. Is that something that the IFP would also want to request?
Well, look, there has to be a particular sensitivity here that we're dealing with somebody's health, and the over-politicization of the issue could muddy the waters, and so the legal due process must be observed insofar as Mr. Zuma being treated just like any other citizen on legal matters, and so must avoid setting into motion precedents which may become troublesome in future. The expectation is that the authorities must have and should have actually done the work within the parameters of the law, and that they have done so uncompromisingly, and that they have not taken this decision on the basis of political pressure that may have arisen. And of course, time will tell as to whether it was the correct decision or not, and that's why you are saying a case of deja vu notwithstanding, we note it, and our expectation remains that law enforcement agencies will continue handling all the matters within the parameters of the law.
Lots more reaction coming through. That the IFP's Mkhuleko Hlengwa. Thank you very much for joining us. Up next, the UDM's Bantu Holomisa. Mr. Holomisa, very good evening to you. Thanks for joining us on the program. Your reaction, please, to former President Jacob Zuma being placed on medical parole.
The UDM has noted the latest on President Zuma, former President Zuma. I think we should let him go and rest at home, and I hope he will be governable from now on. What we need to focus on now is to arrest Lamasela Lamangane Lasit and jail. We must send the young ones to jail. There are a lot of them who are loitering the streets and who are supposed to have been arrested. Let's focus on that.
Mr. Holomisa, when you say there are lots of young people who are loitering and actually send young people to jail, it surely doesn't excuse the former president if he is found to have contravened something as serious as the Constitutional Court.
I fully agree with you, but there are a lot of people who have not been charged, but who have stolen the government monies. Ministers, DGs, chief directors, people who are younger than him. Now that he's got a medical parole, it's fine. He must go home and rest. That's why I said he must be governable from now on. But let us focus now on these young ones who have stolen monies. We know them. Thank you.
The UDM's Bantu Holomisa, thank you very much for your reaction this evening. Lots more reaction, of course, coming on that.